Anyways. Okay, well. Okay, well, thank you all for coming to my presentation. My name is Aaliyah Wilson. I'm a social science major with a political science emphasis, and I'm getting a minor in business administration. This is my small group communications final. It is on group development and communications, and I'm doing this presentation to help hopefully inform my audience about the different ways groups can communicate and develop throughout a project. All right, and all, oh my goodness, in all of our lives, we're kind of all part of different groups, whether that be work-based or in our personal lives, so like friend groups and families. And to be able to effectively communicate throughout those is incredibly important and critical to ensure that we have good relationships with all those people. And so one of the first, what is group communication and what is group development? Group development is the process in which we go, groups can go through as they form and as they build relationships and handle conflict as they're working towards a shared goal. Group communication often refers to how we verbally and non-verbally interact with each other and our companions as we work towards that same goal. And so it's essential to have good communication to help ensure that as we go through each stage in a group development, that we continue to improve and work effectively towards our main goal. And so Tuckman's 5 stages of group development really breaks down each stage in which a group kind of goes through. And so that's forming, storming, norming, performing, and adjourning. Crazy words, I know. So during the first stage, forming, members are kind of just getting to know each other, kind of feeling the vibe of the group, kind of just laying out what the tasks are. And then as we move into the storming stage, that's kind of where things get a little bit more competitive, more disagreements start popping out as people start going into those leadership roles. And the norming stage involves kind of how teams and groups start building guidelines and develop social norms within that group. This is also where we build trust and cohesion among the group. In the performing stage, that is where group works most productively and cooperatively as they're trying to achieve the goals. And the adjourning stage, that's after the task has been done and we've achieved all of that. And that's when team members prepare to disband and go onward. And so understanding how group development really works and is achieved will help with our communication as we go deeper into the group setting. And so the importance of effective group communication in group development, understanding each stage, there's different types of communication we want to go through. So with the forming stage, communication, it tends to be very polite, very cautious, kind of very surface level. And so that's as team members get to know each other. And then during the storming stage, communication, it's much more direct, it's much more expressive, and even argumentative sometimes as team members try to resolve differences. And then in the norming and performing stage, communication becomes much more open and trusting as group members learn to work effectively with one another and productively. And as good communication, it helps to really move the group through these different stages and helps enforce the idea that poor communication can slow down progress and even cause tension, while good communication can help achieve development and goals. So, in conclusion, what is good development and good communication is just being able to work through each stage while effectively listening and communicating with other members of that group. You have the 5 stages of group development, and the importance importance of effective communication, just to ensure that as we work through each stage, each group member is understanding and knows exactly what's going on while we have an effective way to get to the task at hand. Anyways, thank you very much for listening. Watch out, everyone. This is my roommate, Amara. This is my friend, Tegan. And then these are Emma, Haley, and Jenna.